your attention and applause.
When one thinks of the Holocaust, they may think of discrimination, concentration camps, and other horrific actions. When I think of the Holocaust, I think of how many people lost their lives, but one little girl stayed positive throughout the entire ordeal. This little girl was Anne Frank. Anne is known for more than just being around during the Holocaust. She's known for her diary she kept throughout this historical event. During the Holocaust, Anne was only 15 years old when she passed. Little did she know that she'd become the face of the Holocaust for both children and adults. Even though we are all not Jewish in this room, everyone can connect with her story. Through her story, people can learn about the Second World War, as well as what it was like being a child during the war and how it felt to be discriminated against. When I was a young girl at the age of 11, my family took me to see where Anne Frank hid for her last 2 years of her life. As we got closer to the building, I was really surprised that the line was over 2 blocks long. When we finally were able to enter this building, it took me a moment to realize that this was not a movie set to copy where Anne Frank kept her childhood. I don't know why, but my voice became a whisper, and I got this really weird feeling inside of me. Being at the age as a young Jewish girl, I quickly began to imagine Anne Frank and where she was in this house. We walked through the building, and you knew this was a tour that you did not want to rush through. I stopped and read portions of her actual diary that were available for us to read on the walls. I don't think I truly appreciated this moment until I was a bit older. But I knew I was experiencing something big. Looking back at this visit, I cannot imagine being in her shoes. And this is one of the reasons why I believe many people look up to her and remember her through the Day of Remembrance of the Holocaust. Her discipline to stay quiet and still for the majority of the day had been one of the hardest things to do. With that, she used her imagination to keep her mind going, along with continuously writing in her diary. Her goal was to escape the reality of the Holocaust, and she achieved this through her writing. Her words of wisdom still to this day stay strong and allow people to persevere through their own struggles. One of her famous quotes was, "Despite everything, I believe that people are really good at heart." This quote is very powerful due to the fact that she herself was forced into hiding by others due to her religion. Even though Anne was discriminated against, she did not let this take away from her thoughts about other people. I believe many people can learn from Anne Frank and how she believed in the good in people. In today's world, when one person does something wrong, the majority of people will always remember that and will not let that person redeem themselves. Anne Frank, even though she did not live to let certain people redeem their actions, she believed in them.
Thanks, Claire.
I don't really have a voice today, so